Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, I'm here on Key Biscayne. The first time that I filmed out here in this specific location. It's an amazing place in Miami Beach, and I wanted to do a quick video today. I wanted to compare Parfums de Marly Herod with the new Tony Iommi Monkey Special, because I've noticed online that a lot of people are starting to get behind the hype of the Tony Iommi fragrance, and I've gotten some questions about comparing it to other similar fragrances like Herod. So I wanted to just do a quick side-by-side for any of you guys interested to tell you guys which one I prefer. So starting with Herod by Parfums de Marly, this fragrance came out in 2012, and it is definitely one of the top PDM fall winter fragrances. It's amazing, and it's just really special, spicy, sweet fragrances for men and for women. You guys might have seen the reel that I did with Alex, and she said when she smelled Herod that she would even wear it for herself. This is just such an amazing, warm, spicy tobacco vanilla fragrance. There's notes like cinnamon and pepper and incense and tobacco leaf. There's some vanilla, there's some musk, some cedar and vetiver. One of my favorite Parfums de Marly fragrances to this day. The cinnamon and the vanilla and the tobacco in this just work so effortlessly together. It's just amazing, so well blended, so well done. There is some debate on the longevity and projection of this fragrance. For me, on my skin, it lasts at least 6 to 8 hours. It's not 100% a powerhouse. I know I've seen some people complaining about a reformulation and that kind of messed with the projection and longevity, but for me, it still performs very well. I also read a lot of reviews of people saying that this is a fragrance that they find themselves going nose blind to, so that could be another reason for the complaints on the longevity, just because you might not be able to smell it, but other people still can. It's just stunning, it's beautiful, it screams Christmas, it's just such a lovely, cozy, warming fragrance, and it is one of my favorites to wear as a woman as well. But it has some competition now. I have a sample here, but I've smelled this fragrance 100 times at Osme Perfumery. This is Tony Iommi Monkey Special, the collaboration with I believe the guitarist from Black Sabbath, Tony Iommi. And this was released in 2021. It just came out, and people are going nuts over this fragrance, and for a good reason. It kind of vibes in the direction of Herod, but it is definitely its own identity. It's just so good. It has this added thickness to it. Herod is just a little bit lighter for me. This has that really creamy, boozy note, but it also has a passion fruit note that kind of adds this interesting twist to it. It's just a little different, but it has rum. It has that same cinnamon note. It has some patchouli, some vanilla, some Bulgarian rose, a little bit more floral than Herod. There's also like this kind of sweetness to it, this caramel and vanilla and tonka bean. And there's also some ambergris and some musk, and there's just this really interesting sweetness to this. And this one is just, it's really iconic. Just the mixture of this sweetness with the leather and that creamy vanilla and caramel. It's just so interesting. The more, there's so much depth to this one. I feel Herod is a little more linear. It's more of a simpler fragrance, in my opinion. There's nowhere near as much depth as there is with Tony Iommi. It's just so, so nice. It almost gives me this kind of like coffee-esque vibe as well. It's like a more rock and roll version of like Golden Dala. I love the passion fruit in this. You can really smell the passion fruit mixed with the leather. It's just amazing. And I love that people are starting to get behind the hype of this. I'm seeing people asking about this fragrance a lot, and people posting that they've bought it, and it's just so amazing. And the question is, really, is there room for both in your collection? And I think there is. I think that Tony Iommi is a little bit louder. I don't think it would be the most ideal everyday fragrance. I think that this Tony Iommi is better for like a date or going out, or even like a special occasion if you want to be different. But I think that with Herod, it's more signature scent worthy. It's more, well, in the fall and winter. I mean, you could wear it in the summer too. I think it's light enough to pull off in the warmer weather, but I think it's just a little more toned down, but it's still stunning. It's still so beautiful. And I think it's definitely worth having both in your collection. I think Herod is one that will be an icon of Parfums de Marly fragrance line forever. It's just amazing. One of my favorites, like I said, and this new Tony Iommi Monkey Special is just, it's a killer as well. Xerjoff has done it. Once again, every single release from Xerjoff is just a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I love every single Xerjoff fragrance that I've ever smelled, and this is no exception. I wholeheartedly recommend Tony Iommi Monkey Special to anyone that wants something that's a little different. They like leather fragrances, but they want something that isn't just your typical designer ombre leather, a more linear leather scent. You want something that has some twist and turn in it. Tony Iommi is definitely for you. I love it so much, and I definitely need to get a bottle as soon as possible. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to sit down and do a quick side-by-side comparison of the two. I've gotten some questions about both. I get a lot of questions about Herod, and I also get a lot of questions about Tony Iommi. So I just wanted to film this to kind of answer some questions that you guys might have, compare the two, and help you make the decision if you need both or which one would be better for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below what you think about Tony Iommi and Herod. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.